Why are we here? A question older than civilization, older than the pyramids, older than the stars in our myths. A question I asked gazing into the sky on 29th of November, 2023, when I lost my dad to the cold hands of death through diabetes. What is the meaning of life? That a child be born today, struggles through the troubles and chaos of life, only die as an adult if lucky to live to old age, or die as a child of unlucky. In a world where Israel and Iran are sending bombs and missiles like text messages, 200 people massacred in Benue State, Nigeria in one night, earthquakes ripping the fabric of the earth, hurricanes blowing off coastal city, 70,000 people dying of cancer daily, 6,500 children dying of malnutrition daily. Russia's still invading Ukraine, and you may not wake up from your sleep or return home from work. We ask, what then is the essence of life? This question echoes in every language, every culture, and every soul. And yet, no one answer fits all. We scroll endlessly, work tirelessly, chase endlessly, but somewhere deep inside, we all want to know, is there a reason I'm here? Is there more to life than this? Today's video goes beyond self-help. We ask the one question that's followed humanity since the dawn of time. From ancient wisdom to modern scientists, the question has never changed. What is the meaning of life? Why are we here? In this video, we bring together the wisdom of the past and the clarity of the present to seek an answer, or perhaps a better question. The ancient voice within. Long before textbooks and theories, we sat by firelight and gazed at the stars. Our ancestors didn't know what the universe was, but they felt its rhythm. They saw death and imagined afterlives. They listened to rivers like they were sacred hymns. They understood something we've almost forgotten, that life is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived. In ancient Egypt, life was preparation for the next realm, to do it. In India, life was a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, a chance to grow the soul. In Africa, life was living for today, in preparation for the afterlife. In Greece, life was a quest for arete, excellence, and for eudaimonia, the flourishing soul. Life, they all agreed, is not about answers. It's about attunement to yourself, to the earth, and to the unseen. Life through the inner world of psychology. Fast forward to the modern world. Psychology emerged not to solve the universe, but to help us navigate the one within. Carl Jung said, "He who looks outside dreams. He who looks inside awakes." We are not blank slates. We are layered beings of history, trauma, memory, and potential. The essence of life, to psychologists, is integration and wholeness, not perfection, but the union of shadow and light. Every heartbreak, every failure, every fear is not a detour, but the path itself. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, said, "Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose." So, what then are we here for? The psychological truth is this: you must make your own meaning, and your healing becomes your purpose. To the scientist, what really is life? The scientific view begins with atoms. You are quite literally made of stars. Every element in your body, carbon, nitrogen, iron, was forged in ancient supernovas. In that sense, you are the cosmos, walking, breathing, questioning itself. Evolutionary biology tells us life is a result of random mutation and natural selection. The human brain, a product of survival, happened to evolve self-awareness. And so we ask questions like, why am I here? Science doesn't give you meaning. It gives you mechanism. But therein lies something quietly profound. The universe didn't need to create beauty, yet it did. It didn't need to evolve consciousness, and yet here you are, able to feel, reflect, and imagine. As physicist Brian Cox once said, "We are the cosmos made conscious." Life is the means by which the universe understands itself. The life of an atheist without God. To the atheist, the absence of a creator doesn't mean the absence of meaning. Rather, it means you are the author. You are not beholden to cosmic rules or divine plans. Your life is the meaning you give it. Atheist thinkers like Bertrand Russell believed, life's essence lies in human creativity, love, knowledge, and joy, forged without expectation of a next life. It is freedom and responsibility. You have this one life, one chance, no divine script, just your actions, your choices, your legacy. Isn't that sacred in its own way? The agnostic life of mystery. The agnostic says, I don't know, and perhaps that is the most honest answer of all. The agnostic doesn't deny the sacred. They just admit they don't understand it. The agnostic lives with the tension of uncertainty, and that humility gives birth to wonder. They believe in questioning everything, not to be cynical, but to stay curious. The essence of life, to the agnostic, may not lie in firm answers, but in the search itself. As Socrates once said, the unexamined life is not worth living. But he never claimed to have the answers. He just asked better questions. The believer's perspective of life, the divine design. For billions around the world, the essence of life is not hidden. It's written in scriptures of holy books, in faith, in divine will and scrolls. The believer says, we are here because we were created. Whether it's God, Allah, Yahweh, or a higher source, life is not random. It is designed. The believer sees purpose in suffering, direction in chaos, redemption in failure. To the Christian, life is about relationship with God and others. To the Muslim, it's about surrendering to Allah's will. To the Buddhist, life is about awakening and escaping the wheel of suffering. To the Jew, it's about living righteously with justice and compassion. To the African traditional religions, it is about living right in preparation for the great beyond. The common thread, life is sacred, and love, divine love, is central. You are here because you were meant to be. The modern dilemma, lost in noise. We are already here, but drowning in information, yet starving for wisdom, surrounded by noise, and yet feeling unheard. Never before has humanity been so connected and so alone. We chase happiness like it's a product on a shelf. We are told to be successful, sexy, strong, smart. But no one tells us how to be still, how to be real. And maybe that's why you're here, watching this. Not for more content, but for the truth. The sacred intersection. These perspectives may differ, but they all share one truth. You are here, against all odds, with breath in your lungs, and a heart still capable of loving. We are here to remember, not with the mind, but with the soul, to remember that you are not just a name or a job or a bank account. You are a moment of the cosmos, becoming aware of itself. You are stardust with feelings. You are divinity with doubt. You are the question, and the answer. You are here to feel pain, to feel joy, to feel love so deep it terrifies you. Because without feeling, there is no living. We are not here to numb, but to awaken. You are here to grow, like the seed buried in darkness, reaching for the light. Your soul chose this life, not for comfort, but for transformation. You are here to give, because the heart only expands when it breaks open. We are here for each other. No one heals alone. Maybe this is the real answer, not in finding the right belief, but in living with intention. A message from the future you. Imagine the older you, the wiser you, years from now. That doesn't care how many likes you got. That doesn't care if you were rich or famous. That cares that you felt life, that you loved, that you forgave, that you walked your truth, even when your voice trembled. Your older and wiser self would tell you, you were never lost. You were always on the path, even when you didn't know it. The sacred unknown. The essence of life isn't something to grasp. It's something to honor. We may never know why in the scientific sense, but perhaps the point is to keep asking, to live the question, to walk with it. Rilke Rayner once wrote, "Be patient toward all that is unsolved in your heart, and try to love the questions themselves. And maybe one day, without even realizing it, you will live your way into the answer." What now? So what do you do now? You breathe. You create. You love people fiercely. You cry when the moment demands it. You laugh and you forgive yourself for yesterday. And you choose today, not because it's easy, but because it's yours. The essence of life is not in finding one truth. It is many truths, intertwined like roots of the same tree. It's in living your truth with courage, with grace, and with open eyes. Thank you for being here. And remember, this life, your life, is sacred. And the question, why are we here, was never meant to be answered. It was meant to be lived. Subscribe, like, and share for more soul deep reflections.